So there's something definitely going on between Solange and Beyoncé, and the streets are running wild with allegations that their relationship is done and dusted. Okay, did you notice that someone was missing in Beyoncé's Grammy thank you speech? Yep, Beyoncé's sister Solange Knowles, and people have questions like, is there a beef really going on? And as always, I got you covered, an insider who spoke to Media Takeout spilled. There's something going on between the two sisters. The insider said we all thought it was odd that Solange wasn't a part of Beyoncé's new album. It's the kind of sound that's right up Solange's alley. They also noted that not only has Solange not been a part of B's new project, she hasn't sent out a single tweet or Instagram post supporting Renaissance. The source also added, I think it's weird for her not to be out supporting Beyoncé. B took a chance on her latest album Renaissance, and she actually needed everyone to support it to propel it to be the hit note that the insider said that she didn't have any first-hand evidence of a rift between the two, but she did tell Media Takeout. I've heard things about their relationship. I think something is definitely going on between them. And did you notice that Solange has not congratulated Beyoncé for her Grammy wins, especially considering she was recognized as the artist with the most Grammy wins in Grammy history? So word on the street is that Solange did not give a shout-out to her sister, because she apparently does not get enough recognition for the work she puts in behind the scenes and she's tired of it. Jaguar, right? Everybody once again calling out Beyoncé and saying that Solange should be getting more recognition for her work. But could that actually be the reason why Solange and Beyoncé have conspicuously not been in each other's lives as of late? I still find it very strange that Solange did not post anything about Beyoncé considering the sisters have been so close in the past, and she has posted a lot about her wins in the past as well. Like in 2012, Solange gushed to Roller Coaster magazine about Beyoncé, calling her sister her role model and crediting Beyoncé for helping her with her own music career. In her words, she was and is such a role model, but I think more so it was an insane learning process for me to have a big sister like that, to be able to see the good, the bad, and everything in between that comes with fame and success, and to know what I was getting myself into. And when Solange needed Beyoncé to show up for as a big sister in school, Beyoncé pulled up with Destiny's Child.
She's 5 years, but I'm very protective, and I always treated her like my baby. And one day she told us this little bully, this little guy in school, she was only about 9, was really harassing her. So me and my girls all showed up, and we surrounded him, and we're like, you've been messing with my sister? I'm telling you, you've been warned, and tell him Destiny's Child is warning you. So we were real gangster.
She's 5 years, but I'm very protective, and I always treated her like my baby. And one day she told us this little Willie, this little guy in school, she was only about 9, was really harassing her. So me and speaking of Beyoncé being protective and treating Solange like her baby, there was even a conspiracy theory that Beyoncé is actually Solange's mother and not her big sister. The theory, documented by BuzzFeed in 2013, suggested that B is actually older than she claims to be, as proven by a birth certificate dating back to 1974, allegedly produced by a nameless Texas civil servant. And another detail that was brought up by conspiracy theorists as proof was a statement Beyoncé's friend Gabrielle Union made in 2008, saying, Beyoncé and I have been friends since we were teenagers. Gabby was born in 1972. So, you do the math well. I personally find that hard to believe, considering Beyoncé's childhood has been well documented from when she was a child. So unless there's some magic going on, it's highly unlikely that she's Solange's mother anyway. Solange also literally fought for Beyoncé, and I'm talking about the incident in May 2014, when footage surfaced of Jay-Z and Solange arguing in the elevator at the Standard Hotel in New York City during a Met Gala after party. As Beyoncé watched in the surveillance video from the incident, Solange was seen brought out Solange to dance with her Coachella. Beyoncé also congratulated her sister when she was commissioned to score Gianna Reason's Playtime by captioning photos of Solange with "my beloved sister." There are no words to express the pride and admiration I have for you. You are a visionary and one of one. Congratulations on being the first African-American woman to compose for the New York City Ballet. The piece you composed is phenomenal. I love you. Deep, might I suggest you don't F with my sis, and this was just in October 2022. So whatever is going on between the sisters must be pretty recent when it comes to the Grammys back in 2017. Solange was very vocal when Beyoncé lost out on album of the year for lemonade, and even tweeted about it. Writing, there have only been 2 black winners in the last 20 years for Album of the Year. There have been over 200 black artists who have performed. She also added, create your own committees. Build your own institutions, give your friends awards, award yourself, and be the gold you want to hold my. So the fact that she did not say anything when Beyoncé was recognized as the artist with the most wins was honestly pretty sus. Well, as for the exact reason why the sisters may be beefing, nobody really knows, but anyone who has a sibling knows that sibling rivalry is pretty common, even among siblings with the tightest of bonds. So my best guess is that they probably had a bit of a shakeup and will hopefully get over it soon, but trust fans to also come up with some weird reasons as to why Beyoncé and Solange may be done. People on social media were actually just like, it was kind of odd. Beyoncé didn't mention her in the grimy speech, considering she's her only sibling, thanks her father specifically, and proceeded to thank her parents. Some rumors got out that it was physical. And we all know Solange can get sturdy. I could be wrong, but I'm nosy. Someone else also said, I just read a whole theory about Beyoncé, and I kind of believe it for some reason. Solange whooped her and injured B's leg, which is why she's been radio silent, and everything seems off this era. It's why she's holding back tears and thanked her dad in her speech. That whooping theory was probably from a blind item that was posted on the Lipstick Alley, attempting to explain the beef between Beyoncé and Solange, and part of it read, this solo artist has had severe mental health lapses in the past, and had not been in contact with the cozy artist Vermont in an attempt to reconcile the siblings were connected. However, the solo star became agitated with their sibling because they were unhappy about the feelings of favoritism and an unresolved business dispute. The tension between the two came to a head, and in an argument, the solo star, physically the cozy artist, in a blind raid, the historical superstar sustained injuries that required medical attention and over 2 weeks of bad rest because of a more serious injury to their legs. So could that be the reason why Beyoncé and Solange are currently not on good terms? Well, some people also said that the beef has something to do with all the Satanism claims that have been making rounds about Beyoncé. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but people of late have been pretty wild with all the Satanism allegations and even openly calling out Beyoncé.
It's obviously they've been controlled by Satanism. I mean, I'm not really scared to say that. We all know Luciferians, Freemasons, and all occult knowledge that was drugged up from Egypt have now surfaced itself in American society. And if you actually dig through the raps, like as I have, before it was all about partying, popping bottles. But when you listen to it again with a new ear, obviously they're not serving the same most high God that I am. And that's what makes us enemies, that I stand for a completely different doctrine, a completely different nation, and a completely...
Not sure where Solange comes in with all the Satanism claims, but you let me know what your thoughts are. Have you noticed that there's something going on between Beyoncé and Solange? What could be the problem in your opinion? Sound off in the comment section below. And if you thought he was hot in this video, wait till you check out the tea I'm spilling in the next video.